My name is Deshayla Alden. I'm currently majoring in psychology and I attend Fayetteville State University.
I'm Farhan Ahmed. I'm from University at Buffalo and I'm majoring in cognitive science with a computer science minor.
Hi, my name is Grace Almgren. I go to St. Louis University and I'm majoring in biomedical engineering and minoring in math and Spanish.
I was a part of the Universal Admissions Interface team.
Our goal was to develop and design a culturally sustainable web-based interface for prospective college students, specifically focusing on first-generation students and students of refugee parents.
That would help them through that college applications process. So specifically, we focused on a town in Storm Lake and kind of worked with those students and helped to build an interface that would support them that had features such as a journey map, an advice for other students page, as well as an easily translatable version.
There was 3 of us, and if there was ever any individual task that we had to do, we kind of branched off on our own and then came back and took unique parts from each of our designs and then really put them together.
So our group really worked well as a team, and just about throughout every step of the process, we worked really well as a cohesive unit. So as we were going through, we started off by designing an empathy workshop to get to know the students, to understand their perspectives and their future aspirations. From there, we discussed that and analyzed our experiences with them and created some ideas for what our interface could look like in order to assist them. We then created a paper prototype, which we tested on our peers to get some feedback and to kind of work out some of the initial problems with the design. And then we created our first iteration on Figma and were able to show that iteration to the community.
The most interesting part about this project was being able to meet the community stakeholders in Storm Lake. We got to meet with the police chief, some of the mentors, some of the teachers, and the community liaisons in Storm Lake. It was interesting being able to see this diversity and the wisdom and knowledge this community held.
I think the most interesting part about this project was probably working with the community. It was really, in most cases when you work with the community, you usually find something that they're lacking and it's something you want to fix. But in this case, the community already had a lot of knowledge and expertise. And what we wanted to do is we wanted to go out there and really use that knowledge and put that into something that they can use and apply. I think it was very challenging, but at the same time, it was very interesting.
The most interesting part of this project was getting to meet and interact with the Storm Lake students as well as the community. The Storm Lake students are incredibly smart and bright people, and they're so fun to be around. And so it's really fun to get to meet them and get to know them and understand their experiences. And one of the more challenging aspects was actually creating that design, because we started off with each of us kind of creating our own prototype of what we're envisioning, and then having to work together to create one singular prototype from that was incredibly challenging, and trying to agree on the colors and agree on the layout, but it was very, very worthwhile as well.